Yo, this is Fuego Beach Radio. I'm Profitt, and I got my man Nemsis on the line here.
Yeah.
Fuego is going to be a little bit under the weather today. He's going to be running the controls and whatnot. But today on the show, we got my man Nemsis in the studio, hailing from Denver, Colorado. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah. Anxious baby, what's up? What's going on, man?
All right. So tell us, how we met was kind of like through Twitter and everything like that. And
right.
I was really feeling, I went on the website, I was really feeling everything you were doing up there. I was like, oh my gosh, man, it's like you don't really hear anybody flowing like this. You don't hear nobody rapping like this. So what I wanted to ask you is, like, what made you want to get into the whole rap game and whatnot?
I've always liked music. I've just been drawn to it ever since I can remember, and like, I don't know, I learned the piano real young. I started picking up the guitar, the bass guitar, the drums, the saxophone. Always just been a big fan of like music. And then some of my homies like started spitting out rhymes and stuff, like, I don't know, like 6th or 7th grade or something probably. And I always wanted to try it. And when I finally like stepped up and like started rapping, I was like nervous. I didn't know if people was gonna like it, and everybody loved it. Like the first time I spit out a rap, like everybody was rolling around on the ground laughing. Like they said I killed it, and like right away it just like stuck. Like, damn, I want to rap more, and I just like started right then and just kept on going all the way up till today.
Yeah, so I feel you on that, because I noticed like when you do it, it's like it's kind of like it's smooth, but it's also aggressive at the same time, and I think that's like what's kind of been missing from, a lot of these artists out here. They're kind of lacking in that area. But you just what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just, I agree with you, man. I think diversity, like, is an important thing because, if you're speaking from your soul, if music is coming from within you, we all have parts of us that are diverse. Some parts are aggressive, some things we're aggressive about, and sometimes, we're kind of relaxed about, and, so to be able to approach from several different angles is a key to making some good songs.
Right. Nemsis, did you want to jump in by any chance?
Yeah. From what I'm hearing so far, it appears that my man is staying with the roots of hip-hop, because these days where rappers feel that they have to come off with derogatory remarks about our women and how they like to shoot up this, shoot up that. Yeah, that it totally has nothing to do with what real hip hop is about. And with you, on the other hand, just doing what you do best as far as utilizing your gifts with the guitar and with the piano. I mean, what I'm hearing so far, it seems like you're putting in such a, I guess, classical and a little bit of Hendrix and making it a beautiful combination. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, if people degrade women or if they, they're shooting on stuff or whatever, like, I think that's cool to an extent because, like, I think, like, what you're supposed to do with music is be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might go act a certain way at the job or at the school, but when I sit down with a pen by myself, like, I want my true self to come out. So if I'm the type of person that's had, like, bad relationships with women in the past, and they ain't treated me right, I ain't treated them right, and I want to talk about that, then I think that's okay, man, because if that's who you are, then that's, that's what your music will reflect. But with me, like, I don't want to fake, like, I'm degrading women or I'm shooting on stuff that I'm not, because, like, when I'm sitting by myself with my stereo writing, like, I want, the true me to come out, because if the true me, like, if the real me comes out and people can see who I really am, that way they can, like, fall in love with my music for real. Like, they can feel like they relate to me on, like, a real level. So,
right.
I think it's important to just be who you are, man. It's a reflection of self. Like, be put yourself out there all the way, and don't be afraid, you know, if you're not shooting stuff off, to not come out and say that ain't you. Like, you know, you got to be yourself at all times. So I agree with you, man.
And most of the people that are listening right now, you know, you got to take notes about that, because that's what we really need to get back to with that, is just basically originality, you know, just more, you know, reality in rap, you know what I mean? And I just think that, you know, when we get back to that, we can probably have the genre, you know, progress more than, you know, the way it's been doing now. Because it seems like it's pretty much in a downturn, wouldn't you say?
You know, I think that it's crazy because it's like ever changing, but like, yeah, like what you were saying about the reality of rap, like real hip hop is real hip hop. Like, it's hip hop that's like coming from a real place, not a fake place, not no fake stuff, but like, in terms of like the state of the game right now, like it's interesting because I think some things are going good, like some new concepts are coming out that are real dope, and then other concepts and other rappers are kind of falling off. So I feel like it's kind of a mixed bag, but through it all, you know, I try to focus on the positive, like what is sounding good, who is coming out, like who is really spitting, and like what can I learn from them, and how can I make myself a good artist? Because even if all these rappers turn whack or whatever, like, I want to be true to me, and I want to be dope at what I'm doing. So I'm just constantly looking for, you know, the positive stuff, whether I find that a new rap song or an old rap song or wherever I can get it from, you know, my influence and inspiration, so that I can make sure that when I go out in front of the crowd, we shut the whole club down every time. Like, that's where I want to be sitting right there.
That is crucial. That is crucial. I got to put this in there. What you just said. Yes, the economy the way it is, and people getting real happy with downloading stuff for free. Record labels, they don't have the time to mold an artist like they used to back in the day. And what you just said, having your, I guess, a strong backing with you everywhere you go, it only looks good on you when that time comes for you to sign that big deal, so to speak. Because, I mean, I'll give you a perfect example. Okay. The reason Wiz Khalifa blew up the way he did is because he had a huge Taylor gang base. And Walker started off on the right track as well, but, I mean, he's slowly starting to, you know, spiral with that, and he's kind of, you know, tunnel-minded as far as what he spits about. But in your case, right, all around with it and having strong backing, that's better for you. So, I mean, yeah, what this generation needs is, you know, more KRS-Ones and less Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying? More Lauryn Hills and less Nicki Minaj. You understand?
Yeah, I think that, you know, the economy, the way it is and stuff, you know, that's all screwed up. But it's weird because, like, when you start coming up and you start, like, murking shows and start getting love out the woodwork from people, like, there's stupid stuff, too, people will try to throw at you. Like, every once in a while, if someone sees you getting love from 100 people, they might try to, like, hate on you or just throw something. But anything they say is irrelevant, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're true to you, it don't matter. Just like the economy, man, they'll try to say, oh, you know, the economy ain't good. But the thing is like, if you don't worry about none of that stuff, you know, and you just focus on doing what you're doing, and, like, you know, and coming out as a real artist, like, you might not get 1 million, you know, downloads and go platinum, but, like, if you're doing dope tracks and people are going to be out there talking about it, like, hey, this kid Anxious was spitting last night at the show, you know, they're putting stuff in their homies' cars, they're sending it, you know, we got downloads in multiple countries and stuff, and, like, so we just, like, I don't know, we try to, you know, the economy, I wish the economy would come back up a little bit, but I try not to focus on, I just try to focus on, you know, whatever the economy is doing, like, what am I doing? I want to focus on me and what I need to accomplish and stuff, and try to, like, you know, just not let nothing shake my focus. Just make sure I'm making dope tracks. And exactly, you know, I don't want to come out with, you know, too much Lil Jon type stuff or whatever. Like, I want to come out with some Lauryn Hill type stuff where I'm, you know, because I've learned things in my lifetime, man. I got, you know, experience and knowledge from that experience that I want to share with other people. And a lot of people have the same experiences. So tying all that up for everybody, you know, rather than just, you know, just hyping the club, is, you know, the better approach that I could take.
Right. Just to be in the MC, basically. You kind of want to get that.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to say is that for every hater that you get, my dude, I would kind of get excited because the more haters you have, that just shows how much bigger of a threat to the game you're going to be when you do blow up. There's a lot of guys that get discouraged when they have haters that, try to shoot you down and say, certain sideline stuff. But, I mean, when you think about it, at the end of the day, haters have nothing else better to do but hate. I mean, that's their way of feeling a sense of importance by just shooting down the next man, even though they know they're not, headed anywhere. So,
yeah. I mean, that's a real good point. And I usually notice somebody saying something stupid after I hear 1,000 good things. So when I do have a hater or something, a new hater or whatever on the team, on the little hate club team, it makes me feel good because it's damn, I know I got 1,000 more people that love me, and they're all talking about, yo, this dude Anxious is dope. And one dude's I don't like Anxious. He's still saying my name to some other people. He's still communicating my name into the world, and they might be like, Anxious? Who's Anxious? I heard that before. Let me hear his shit. I like him. Or whatever, So, yeah, staying positive is crucial.
My man. Perfect example also to throw this in there was, Nas and Lil Wayne. Because I was listening to this Relatives album the other day, and once again showing how tight the economy is and everybody trying to get that money and still stay real at the same time. Who would have thought that Wayne and Nas would have had a track together talking about how this generation can make a change, and it had kids in the background? Because people still may be looking at Wayne as a clown, which he can be, but when he really puts his mind to it, he can also be hip-hop as well. And
absolutely.
So down the road, I mean, today's biggest hater that you may have will probably be the main person you have collaborating with you on a hit album 5 to 10 years later. You know what I mean? So the T.I. and Lil Wayne never used to get along. They was beating on that King of this House crap. And then they came out as one half of that, foursome with that super song Swagger Like Us, which is one of the best songs in history. Because they worked together and decided to stop hating on each other and took home 2 Grammys.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. And I don't know. I think sometimes, if you don't get along with somebody right at first, a lot of people are quick to jump at that. I don't like this other fool or whatever. But the thing is everybody in this industry is trying to work. If Wayne and T.I. ain't getting along in some period of time or whatever, I don't know the story with that. But if 2 artists ain't getting along, that's only for a period of time. Everyone's trying to work towards a goal. Radio DJs, MCs, you name it, magazines, everybody's in this together. We're all partners. So, and sometimes, things get misconstrued or people don't, but I always try, and sometimes I ain't the best at it either, but I always try to, keep a positive attitude and, keep working with, certain people that may open doors later that, that ain't open right now, but the same man might come around in, a couple of months with an opportunity and stuff that, could change your career. So, you always want to be, be cool with everybody and respect everybody because, we're all in here working hard. They're working hard too. So, I think it's a mutual respect type of thing, and that's important.
Yep. Now, with that being said, stay positive, people. Don't burn any bridges. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to a track, and we'll be right back.
All right.
Yep, it's Anxious on the ride. I wanna get some time out just so that I can introduce myself. Anxious, baby, I do it myself. I've been trying and I'm true to myself. And I've been running and jumping and wanna sign to get me in the game and on the rise. So it's safe to say I'm on the rise. Yep, it's Anxious on the ride. I wanna get some time out just so that I can introduce myself. Anxious, baby, I do it myself. I've been trying and I'm true to myself. And I've been running and jumping and wanna sign to get me in the game and on the rise. So it's safe to say I'm on the rise. Yep, it's Anxious on the rise. Yep, and I'm rising like weed smoke, and I'm riding with my people, soaring like eagles up against the horizon, trying to have a little bit of fun while I'm young. Can you blame me? I'm sprung having fun with a lady. You got me stumbling, mumbling, baby. I'm hypnotizing, I'm hitting eyes, and I'm getting by, and I'ma get this right. I've been surviving, I'ma spend the minds, but I'm emphasizing, I'ma live my life. My pen is flying, my friends is live, and you know I gotta shout out Adam V, and I think I know why them haters mad at me. Yep, it's Aces on the ride. I wanna get some time out just so that I can introduce myself. Anxious, baby, I do it myself. I've been tried and I'm true to myself, and I've been running and jumping. They wanna sign me to get me in the game and on their rise. So it's safe to say I'm on the rise. Yep, it's Aces on the ride. I wanna get some time out just so that I can introduce myself. Anxious, baby, I do it myself. I've been tried and I'm true to myself, and I've been running and jumping. They wanna sign me to get me in the game and on their rise. So it's safe to say I'm on the rise. Yep, it's Aces on the rise. Yep, and I'm steadily increasing, beat is heavily beating, readily feasting. Not a beastie boy, but you can say I'm beastin'. I'm rocking shows like daily on a roll like E. I'm getting dough like Ray Meat, Fa Sol La T. And I'm with the big time dude. Try to put a little something on the big time move. Try to hit it, get the jumper when it's midnight too. Beautiful women are all in my crew, and I've been chillin' with the essays. They call me Loco. Keep the white girl like Ice-T, and we both color Coco. I'm coming with a click that'll bang it, take the lead and maintain it. From A to Z, I stay anxious. I'm major league and I'm famous. I'm coming up and I run and jump and I end up somewhere in the stars. It's big balls, anxious, baby. Yep, you know I've been in charge. Plus, man, as far as I've been concerned, put it in the egg, get something to burn. I'm still grinding, just an astronaut in a spaceship on some rocket science. And as far as bosses go, I keep 2 or 3 with me. Shout out Luna, Lilo, Da Vinci. Yep, it's Aces on the ride. I wanna get some time out just so that I can introduce myself. Anxious, baby, I do it myself. I've been tried and I'm true to myself, and I've been running and jumping. They wanna sign me to get me in the game and on their rise. So it's safe to say I'm on the rise. Yep, it's Aces on the ride. I wanna get some time out just so that I can introduce myself. Anxious, baby, I do it myself. I've been tried and I'm true to myself, and I've been running and jumping. They wanna sign me to get me in the game and on their rise. So it's safe to say I'm on the rise. Yep, it's Aces on the rise.
Yo, welcome back to Fuego Beach Radio. If you're not familiar with us by any means, you can always hit us up on Facebook, like us on Facebook on our fan page at Fuego Beach Radio. Also follow us on Twitter at Fuego Beach Radio. And we're back with my man Anxious, hailing from Denver, Colorado. And
what up?
I wanted to touch on one of those DJ mix shows that you were at in Atlanta, and you were the victorious winner. How did that go?
Man, it was crazy, bro. Like I didn't know what to expect. Like I just wanted to go out there. I knew it was like a big thing, a lot of executives, and I know Atlanta's like big and like a big hip hop town as it is. And I just wanted to go out there, and like do my best and try to like meet some connections because we ended up connecting with Interscope, Convict Music, a whole gang of people were out there, and I wanted to try to. But so I was in this competition out there. And then it was crazy because like everyone was like, okay, this is a hip hop hotspot, man, Atlanta, and it's a conference where people are flying in from LA and New York, to all be a part of this. So they'll tell you if when they hear you perform, if you're good or if you're not. They don't have no problem, being honest with you because this is what they do for a living, and this is these people listen to hip hop all day, every day. This is Atlanta, right? And like. Just then, like, my team was talking about touching up my image or whatever. So they say that I should go out there and dress with some jeans and, like, a button-up shirt or whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever, man. So long story short, man, I end up going down to this, like, hot spot with all these executives. And I look like, I'm getting ready to go to church on a Saturday or something. And so I got on the stage, man, and I don't think, because of the way that it went down like that people expected what was about to hit them and stuff. And so when they started the track, man, I like shut it down immediately. It was like, whoa, cut it off. They was like, holy shit, what is happening out there in Denver? They was like, run it back, whatever. And they just let me go through the whole track. and I crushed it. Like, everybody jumped up on their feet. They was all singing along. Like, the hook's real catchy, so by the end of the song, everyone was into it. Like, the Source loved it, Interscope, Convict Music, like I said, Atlantic, like, countless, like, it was crazy, man. Like, it was crazy. And then at the end of the night, you know, they announced the winner, and I ended up winning first place. I had that whole place going crazy, and it was a dream come true, man, because, you know, in my dreams, you know, I was planning on just going down there, but I was hoping in my heart that I would shut shit down, you know, and I would do great, and, like, I couldn't have possibly done any better, man. It was a dream come true, bro. It was crazy. And now I'm about to be in the Source magazine. They're doing an article about me in one of these issues coming out in the next couple months. And, like, a lot of big things have came from it. So it was a huge opportunity, man. We took advantage of it.
Now, with that being said, like, how did that work? Was it like you were, how many contestants were there per se? Were you going up against anybody, or was it just you? Like,
there was 20 different acts. 20 different acts, and I went third. So they had, like, the first, like, group or whatever go up, then the second little chick was rap or whatever, and then I went up third, crushed it, and then they waited 17 more people after me after I set the bar, like, all win. And they was all real dope artists, you know what I'm saying? And, like, that's why I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but I guess it came through, you know, 17 after me couldn't take that first spot, and I won the whole shit. Yeah, it was a competition. It was like 20 different acts. Everyone was, you know, paying to, you know, to be able to be in a situation in front of that many, like, real, like A&Rs and executives and labels and whatever. And I took it, man. I couldn't even believe it, man. Jay-Z's business partner, dude who owns, co-owner of the Nets, New Jersey Nets with Jay-Z, he's the one who announced. He's the one. He came out at the very end. He said, "And the winner goes to," and everybody in the crowd is yelling out, "Anxious, anxious." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Are they yelling my name right now?" And then the dude asked the question, like, he was like, "Are y'all anxious to find out who the winner is?" And I was like, I knew I would right there. I was like, "Oh my God!" And he was like, "It's Anxious." And I went up on stage and, like, Waka Flocka's mom was in there. She got a copy of the CD. Like, we brought 500 CDs, and we was like, I don't know if we can get 500 out, you know, in 2 days in Atlanta. We got 400 out in 20 minutes. Like, right when I jumped off the stage, everybody had their hand out trying to get a copy, and, like, it wasn't even just regular people, like, around town, you know, or wherever you go. Like, I went to L.A. a week before that and got a gang out just to, like, the people, you know, who live there. But these are like executives and labels with their hands out wanting my stuff. So, like, for an artist, man, that's like a jackpot. Like, you're just like, oh my God. So I'm in there just hustling. Like, I'm busting on the stage because I love rapping the most. But I also love, you know, working hard for what I love. So as soon as I get off stage, I'm like, where the CDs at? Just start grabbing hundreds of them, just running through the crowd, whap, 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 hooking everybody up there, like. And then, you know, that's when we sat down with Interscope. I've been talking back and forth ever since then with the VP of promotions. You know, this dude worked with Lady Gaga, like 50 Cent, Wayne, Roots, Nelly, like big name type of people. And, like, man, this shit, it was crazy. Like, I remember, like, honestly, I'm probably going to remember that day for a long time, man. And try to make it happen again. You know, next time I can find out about something, like, just put my all into it and, you know, go all out, bro.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You what I wanted to ask you was, because if you haven't listened to I listened to Anxious on the Rise, man, that shit is dope. That from start to finish is like dope, and it's just like I gotta rewind that shit back. I was just like, oh, what did he say? Let me rewind that back right quick. So, you know, it's just like I can't stop listening to it. But what I wanted to ask you was, is like, what can, when people come to an Anxious show, what can they expect?
Man, they can, like, the vibe. I think the biggest thing, man, is, like, the vibe. Like, something about it, man, is, like, different from every show I've even ever been to. Like, first of all, it is live. Like, when we on the stage, like, when I'm on the stage, like, I'm moving. Like, people, like, every time a new person sees me or something, they'll be like, I can't believe the way that the way it felt in there. Because, like, it goes, like, so hard. Like, everybody in the crowd, like, they're not just homies or whatever. Like, these are, like, people who just respect the music. They might not know who I am personally, but they done got the CD or they heard it, and they like it enough to where they listen to it over and over, and they know what the lyrics are. So half the show, I don't even have to, like, I'll put the mic in the crowd and just let, you know, last night we just did a show, about 450 people in the crowd. I'm just holding the mic out. Everybody's, like, singing the lyrics, you know, and, like, that's the greatest feeling, too, man. Like, everybody singing, and then when I do put the mic to my lips and just, like, bust, man, like, that's just cool as hell. And we always, like, we keep it live. I got a hype man, a backup vocalist, a live painter on stage with me. Like, we got, like, glow bracelets, all type of stuff that people like. You see them dancing out in the crowd, jumping up, singing. Like, it's dope, man. And people always say that it goes by fast because, you know, we're too, like, I don't know, we'll be up there for, like, an hour, but the whole time we just in it. Like, that is my element. And, like, when I'm in there, man, I want to be in there all the time. I wish I could just go from different city, different country, different state, whatever it is, and do that every night, because that's like one of the best things in life for me, bro. And like, and people can see it when you're in the crowd. If you're in an Anxious show and you know some of the lyrics and you singing, you know, the part that's on, you know, come on, and you're singing, and you could tell that I'm loving what I'm doing, and I want to spend all my time, you know, devoted to that. I love music, man. I love music.
No doubt, man. So, what I wanted to ask you was if people didn't really know who you are or anything like that, how can they get in contact with you?
Well, I got a website. It's www.anxiousbaby.com. And if you go to that website, it's got links to my YouTube page, my Twitter, my Facebook, MySpace, just iTunes. I mean, there's a ton of links, but Facebook.com/AnxiousBaby, Twitter.com/AnxiousColorado, Right to Record Music on YouTube, and then, you know, we're on iTunes, we're on Zune, we're on Napster. I'm everywhere, and all those links, like, once again, are all hooked up to that website. It's www.anxiousbaby.com.
All right, and as far as, like, collabing with you, how can artists get on you with that?
I love the collab, man. I got a bunch of, you know, collabs I'm working on right now, and I just finished writing a song this morning, and I've been writing. So I love to write, man. If anyone wants to collab, if you send an email to the email address is it's RIGHT, the number 2, recordmusic@gmail.com. So it's right2recordmusic@gmail.com. Or you can hit me up on Facebook. My name's Anxious Anxious Ryan on Facebook. You know, hit me up about a collab, and, you know, maybe we can get something started. Like, I love to write, and I'd definitely be down for that, man. And if you want to hear some of the stuff that I have done, you can check out the website, and we go from there. But it's anxiousbaby.com, and then, whatever, Reverb Nation, wherever you're at, like, come find me, like, send me a message, get with me, and, you know, let's do some collabs. You know what I'm saying?
And also, you're hooked up with Fuego Beach Radio now, so that means you can, if anybody wants to come through us to go to you, you can come to us at Profitt at the FuegoBeats.com. Also, you can go to Fuego at gmail.com also.
Please, yeah. You know, if anybody's out there wanting to do a collab or something, you know, hit up Fuego Beach Radio and let's get together, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. But look, man, it was nice having you on the show and everything like that. It was good to build with you and whatnot.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And hopefully we'll be in touch.
Okay, that sounds good, Profitt, man. I really appreciate the time.
Oh, no doubt, man. And also, everybody out there, I want to say it again. If you want to like us on Facebook at Fuego Beach Radio. If you want to follow us, also follow us at Fuego Beach Radio. And it was good having you on the show. And until next time, people, we out.
Okay, let's go. I see my team pop bottles. I'm chilling with some women that look like the next top model. Plus I'm reppin' Colorado, where we get Rocky Mountain high. In Denver, no John though. I'm talking green like Rondo, and we blaze it every morning like Alonzo. I ain't stopping till I'm getting long money from rap. I could call it anacondo, anacondo. With a sweet ride out in front of that. Add up all the knees in a beehive plus a running back. Cause I'm buzzing, running freely, plus rappers call me firework, cause they look up to me when they see me buzz. I know that I got what I need. I need some time to grow. I need some room to breathe. Then they'll say anxious rose. The competition leaves. My team will hit the grass, put them in the dirt, and we shine bright like Christmas trees. It's time to take a trip. I'll be reaching for the stars till I make a grip. And I'm ripping the scene, living my dream. And I'm dropping bars like a vending machine. I can put the bill like Cosby. Been dope since the day I was born like Ozzy. I'm hot like sake, they're not like hockey. But there's nothing icy that I see. And it's not likely. They say their tank's full of fire, but ICE, and it's all I see. A baller like me, I call shots. You can check my shot caller ID. I'm bonafide, but if you're rudimentary, I could break it down for you elemental like P. The dude that'll grow to be the greatest rapper ever. Yeah, I might be, and this here's my joint like Spike Lee. I know that I got what I need. I need some time to grow. I need some room to breathe. Then they'll say anxious rose. The competition leaves. My team will hit the grass, put them in the dirt, and we shine bright like Christmas trees. Now let me see you clap. Now let me see you clap. Okay, I'm back on the scene like a blind man's been healed. I never lose like I sit behind the windshield. I kick it and get dough, taekwondo, and I keep a pen everywhere I go like Sean. Everybody knows my songs and the girls know the words, so I'm like right on. My highlights on, yeah, I know the game. Feeling like I'm Batman, cause my competition's in the lowest lane. While I'm on the highway, moving fast, having fun like a roller coaster sideways. You should hit me up on MySpace. Go to anxiousbaby.com. Alright, thanks. I know that I got what I need. I need some time to grow. I need some room to breathe. Then they'll say anxious rose. The competition leaves. My team will hit the grass, put them in the dirt, and we shine bright like Christmas trees. Anxious baby.